So we're going to gather information a little.
Sure. Definitely a few of the farmers really seem kind of, how do I put this? Kind of,
Addled?
Not addled. There's a lot of tension. Thing. Like people are sitting with their friends, but that's about it. And there's some weird looks being thrown around at each other and at the party, given that you guys are outsiders.
So are we all at a table or something?
I would guess.
Okay. I'll get up out of my seat and just walk over to a group of people at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, "Hail and well met, friend." Just to a random guy with a straw hat or whatever.
I'll accompany Bayard just in case.
A couple of the guy with the straw hat at the table, kind of a nice salt and pepper beard, looks up and says, "Yeah."
I noticed you were sitting down having a meal. Would you mind if I joined and my lady friend here?
Kinda.
Oh, good.
Do I know you?
Oh, well, you haven't had the fortune to encounter me. I'm a
wizard.
I'm a very famous man. I've been told I'm a wizard at times.
Well, you should
because of my
go away.
Well, not literally a wizard, my friend. In terms of my reputation, sociability, such, like. That's right. You misunderstand me. We're just here for good company and great beer.
This beer is piss water.
Would you mind if we joined?
Yes! Did you not just hear me say yes? And tell you to go away?
This man does not want to join.
We don't like wizards here.
I put a hand on...
leave him alone.
I put a hand on Rin's shoulder and I'm like, "It's okay, Rin, no problem." And then I put the hand on the farmer's shoulder, and I'm like...
He kind of, as soon as you do, he kind of shifts back, and a couple of the bigger guys on each side of the table shift forward a little bit.
And I'm like... They are...
Look, guys,
you can still say this by saying you're sorry and leaving. I don't want to break these people in half. And I know I have to do it if you keep trying to talk to them.
Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot, my good friend. Maybe you would like a drink, or perhaps some nice bread. I'm sure the inn has.
I wave at him from across.
What is it? Oh, sorry,
it's just another one. Foot. Leave him alone.
Just another one of my lady friends. She's fine. Yep, it's cool. I'll get you a drink in a minute. Yeah, so how about it? A bit of bread, maybe some milk.
The guy looks at you with a troubled, uncomfortable glare, like that of a man who must explain to his paraplegic daughter that her dreams of becoming a ballerina will never come true. It looks like he's struggling to find the words.
Can I roll for my spell at this point? I'm looking at him intently in the eyes. So can I roll for my spell?
Are you casting charm?
Yeah, I'm going to cast charm.
Go ahead and roll.
Cheats, do you know what's going to happen?
It's by through my intelligence, right?
Yes.
Let's do it.
It's happening. Oh, okay. Which one of those are you going to choose?
Happened.
The aroused suspicion one, or the aroused.
So you're
noticeability.
So in a town that doesn't like wizards, you're going to cast a spell on a dude, and then choose to get suspicion. Okay.
Yes.
Just verifying that.
Can you hear this?
That's
me face-palming.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You should be doing the same.
Okay, you draw unwelcome attention or put yourself in a spot. Immediately, the man's face breaks into a wide grin, and he says, come on, sit down, friend.
Thanks so much. Hey, Rin, take a seat, man.
However, the other gentlemen at the table are not amused.
They're not amused. Okay.
They are very not amused. In fact, they are a little weirded out by the fact that their friend, who was just talking mad shit to you...
Sir, by the way, is arrived about now.
Just in time. Just in time.
One of the bigger guys, built like a brick shithouse, he kind of leans forward and says, "What did you do to him?"
Sorry?
I step behind Bayer, just in case.
This doesn't concern you, or your woman. I'm just asking you what your friend here did to my friend. Because his wife was killed by a wizard. And I know that there is no earthly way he would ever become friends with a wizard. And the guy had gone back to happily eating his meal.
First off, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. I pretty much asked if you wanted any food or milk. I'm having some brought over. What's the harm?
Is that your staff that you're carrying around?
Oh, this thing.
Is that your wand that's hanging from your waist?
These are merely
Is that your big giant wizard hat that you're wearing on your head? Are all of these things I'm pointing out, are they yours? Are you holding them for a friend? Because if they're yours, we might have some things to discuss outside.
We'll go with that. We'll go with holding it for a friend. Yeah. Isn't that right, Ren, honey?
They are. I swear to God, I said I didn't want to break these people in half. You're not giving me any choices here. If you want to talk to my friend, you'll have to talk with me before, okay? Did you hear that shit?
No, I did not. Sorry, say again.
By the way, sir, will take.
Okay. If you want to talk,
and going towards Sable.
If you want to talk with my friend, you'll have to talk with me first.
Look, whatever your friend just did to my friend here, I'm going to ask that you, because apparently you have more sense than he does, that you take your friend back to your table with your group of ass venturers.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I've never met someone so rude in my life. I've offered you milk, bread, good company, and you just...
magic. You've offered us magic, which has never done anything good for this town. In fact, you're probably behind the attacks that we've just been going through.
What attacks?
You're going behind an attack. Wait, this is really important. You've been attacked.
All the livestock in the area has been drained of blood over the last few nights.
Do you believe in vampires?
Vampires don't eat animals. Everybody.
They are. Shut up for a second. So when did this happen?
Like I said, over the past few nights. My friend here, the most prominent rancher in town, just had his livelihood devastated by wizards casting their foul magics on ours.
Right, I see. Hypothetical question. If I told my friend to fuck off with his magic and I gave you some coin, we could live on without problem?
Yeah, that seems like it would be a fair trade.
Okay. I give him 5 coins and I tell Bayer, come on. I think we found the clue we were looking for.
Exactly. Thanks for the save there, Ren. And I walk back with her. Yeah. Walk back to the table, I suppose.
The old man.
No, I stop Bayer before he goes to the table. We're going to investigate the fields.
So I'm sorry I did what I did, but
don't worry, Bayer. You got results.
They didn't want my milk and bread.
Nobody wants your milk and bread, VR.
God damn it.
You need to be a little less forward with it, I think.
You can't just roll up on someone expecting them to want your milk and bread. You gotta take time.
I look at Sable. Look, my dear, you may think my methods are uncultured,
They are.
Obtuse,
obtuse,
ridiculous,
and
The other townsfolk.
ineffective.
I'm sorry. What has been happening here while I was out?
One of the town folks
let's
leans over
let's
to
say-
Sir. Your friend over there, the wizardy-looking one's been making an ass out of himself.
God,
Basically,
they are.
I
Sir.
tell Sir, Bayar's been gathering information his way.
Sir
we
grabs
have-
Bayar by the ear and says, "Come this way," and leads him out the tavern.
yes, my lord.
Let's go, Sable.
Yes, of course.
Let's go, Sable. I guess we all live there.
Okay, so you're all standing outside now.
So, did we
Okay.
manage to get a lead out of this event? He glares at Bayar, still holding onto his ear, by the way.
Yes, we did. There have been several attacks on the town in recent nights. Blood's been drained from cattle.
And
That
goats.
sounds like something that would be necessary for a sacrifice of some kind or some kind of ritual, but I can't say that with certainty. I would need to check through some of my books, or possibly the books we found in the den recently. I don't know.
I will have to have a strong talk with you some other time. He lets go of his ear.
The sun has just begun to set.
Well,
I need a moment.
I don't
Sir.
care what you think of my methods. You guys,
Sir goes and
I
watches
did
the
it for the good of
sunset.
the group.
It's okay, Bayar. It's okay. I'm always protecting your back, even if you do dumb things.
Besides, we have
I
Crunk.
still-
I wasn't afraid of those guys.
Speaking of
I
which,
think
Crunk
Crunk-
is still in the inn drinking his ass off.
I think Kronk doesn't care. Period.
If those guys started a fight, Crunk would jump in immediately. I wouldn't question his loyalty.
Maybe. Just know, Bayar, that I kind of feel like I owe you, because otherwise I wouldn't have helped you back there.
It's true. Thank
But
you.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what friends are for, I guess.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
We should go to check.
I think our course of action is to check the fields
At night,
Yes.
when the attacks are happening.
Yeah,
That seems wise.
we
Okay.
will of course have to talk to someone so they know what we're doing, rather than seeing us out there and think we are the cause of it, rather than trying to fight against it.
Damn.
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 I was
Yeah.
hoping you guys would just roll out into the fields and not tell anybody. So that way when you're sitting there looking over these corpses of these animals, just fucking some farmer fuck comes rolling up with like the rest of the town with torches and pitchforks.
That's the Bayar way of doing it.
I'll
Damn it.
Sarah
leave my
will.
broom and cauldron behind in my room, so I'm not carrying that around through town.
Sarah will.
Yeah.
Sarah will.
I might, can I leave my stuff in the inn? Because it was a big giveaway.
You
And
can.
my pointy hat. I'll give my pointy hat to Sable, actually. Can you hold on to this? 'Cause
Hell no!
back there! Look! I'm asking you for a favor.
Lock it in your
Please.
room. I'm not carrying this around. People,
Please, just
mine.
take it.
He did
Uh,
get a private room.
Just take it. I
Only
insist.
Sable has a private
just a hat.
room. We're in the commons. We should not leave anything behind in the commons.
Uh,
It will easily
Sable
be
and-
stolen.
Sable and Rin have a private room.
All
We're
right.
sharing.
Okay.
I reluctantly
Wait.
put my hat back on.
Okay, so I'm going to go ask around, see where has been. Do we know which like farms in particular has been suffering these attacks? Are they random farms?
They're completely random, as far as you can tell.
How many farms are there around town, by the way?
Quite a few. We'll say about 10, 15.
Okay.
A couple of them are ranches specifically for animals. Most of them are combinations of farms
Okay, Sarah
and
will
ranches.
get on
Oh.
his steed and tell everyone I'm going gonna go do a patrol around the farms, knock on the doors, tell them we're gonna be trying to investigate the recent cattle mutilations.
I think you're the best person for that job. You're the least likely to attract their ire.
And meanwhile, as let's arrange a farm to meet up against. So this should take me about. How long does it take me to do that? To go to the farms all around town, just to let them know what we're doing.
Probably about half an hour, 45 minutes. Depends
Alright.
on how much you're teling these people.
All right,
My lord, how long will you take?
about 30 to 45. Let's arrange to meet at. We need a map of this place. All right, how about that farm over there? He points out to the distance. The farm over there will meet. Is there any with like a notable landmark? Sheets.
Okay, back.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Welcome back.
There's about a. Let's see. How do I put this? There's one. That you actually guys passed through on your way there, on the way into town. It seems like it was more built for animals.
Would I be able to make a mark with prestidigitation, like
Yes.
to mark the building? Okay, I'll do an insignia of like.
You mean like your a wizarding mark, like you would leave on a door for a bunch of.
No. Maybe something sort of subtle that we'd all get, basically.
Just let's
Maybe like a
Here.
horse.
Let-
Maybe like the mark of a horse.
Let's just meet over there. And Sarah points at the one landmark area. Just start your patrol and try having your patrol beat there within 30 to 45 minutes. And I'll wait for you guys there. Sounds good?
Understood.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess we can do it.
Sir goes into the stables, gets his steed, and rides off at dusk.
Okay.
And, informs the people.
Certainly. The night begins dragging on. Any of you guys want to discern realities? Try to take a look at the situation.
Okay.
Sure. What could go wrong?
By the way, is this before or after
Yes.
Sir
I don't think
meets the
so.
group?
I was going to say they were going to
question.
sit around and look while you were
they're-
going around.
They're going to start looking around while I'm telling everyone, and we'll reunite in 30 to 45.
Kids, question. Since I have enough XP to level up, does the journey count as
Downtime, yes.
Okay,
Hours.
so I level up then.
Woohoo!
Now I have +1 to my wisdom. Yay!
Crazy.
And simple.
Quick question. While I type up my discern realities here, what phase of the moon is it tonight?
Good question. We'll say, waxing gibbous.
Okay.
So not full moon.
Hey, didn't fail.
7.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Good deal. Good, especially
My,
considering
my,
the -1 bonus.
I know, right?
Yeah. The good thing is, if I didn't have that +1, then I would have failed horribly.
Hmm. Go ahead and ask your question.
Let me see the
yes.
questions about.
Fuck yeah,
Because
you do.
once again, wisdom is the worst stat. I kind of
Honey, he says.
let's see. What is about to happen?
Well, a couple of animals are about to get their shit rocked. By that I mean
Right.
they're gonna get trained.
Where could I position myself to get the best look at the most animals possible out in the field? It's is there a hill or something I can get to the top to
You could probably go sit in the
sort of
barn.
keep an eye out? That makes sense.
I'm torn
There-
between what should
I'll
I
do
be on
that.
the lookout for, or what here is not what it appears to be. Which one do you guys think I should ask?
Talk amongst yourselves. I honestly don't mind. Whatever gives us some more detail.
Well, go ahead and roll. And
I
we'll
rolled
decide.
already.
Really?
Yep, I rolled a 7. So
Yeah,
I
that
guess
was my bad.
I'll ask.
Didn't even see that.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll ask. What here is not what it appears to be.
Let's put it this way: the attacks aren't as magical as everybody seems to think they are.
Magical.
Yes,
So they're mistaken.
it's very
Stupid
possible.
peasants.
Cheats.
Yes,
How do I find out about this?
generally, and this is just what you're getting the ideas from, that a lot of people here aren't really on the smarter end of the bell curve. Catch my drift?
They're dumbasses. They thought it was magic.
And generally, and this is from kind of experience with dirty peasant towns, that usually anything that goes wrong, magic.
So I assume I get to see at least the body of a dead animal,
Yeah,
right?
they've actually brought one in. It's completely drained of blood, completely.
How? Does he have any holes in it, or?
2 very small holes on the neck.
How's Rin investigating a body?
It's getting dragged into town to get slaughtered.
I got to see it when I was looking after. Very
But
magical.
otherwise, I mean, they didn't really want to stop and talk about it for long. They're just more looking to get the meat taken care of before it goes bad.
Meat
This
takes
must be
surprisingly
some-
long to go bad when it's raw. It can take days.
Yeah, I know. They've had this one for 3 days now. They salted it down
Okay.
as best they could, but it's time to get it taken care of.
So I guess we regroup later, right?
Yes. Well, so we'll cut to the regrouping. You guys managed to all kind of meet on the same ranch property there, where there
question.
are a
Did
few.
Did they around 14th roll their discern realities?
Do we all have to do that?
It's up to you guys.
Sir was just going around patrolling. He wasn't really trying to discern reality.
Trying to
So-
study the situation, and I imagine VR is just trying to chillax a little bit after almost getting
Excellent.
his.
You know
Okay.
what?
Chill.
You know
He
what?
can see forever.
Sir is trying to do? He
What
is
is he
trying to think up of any lore he's ever heard of that might correspond with this.
Sure.
So that's a intelligence.
It's about lore intelligence, yes. Okay, well, go ahead and
they
ask
are-
your questions, VR.
12. Double sixes.
Whoa!
Wow, something interesting and useful for the current situation. There are records in the Dawn of what were originally thought to be demons, but actually are natural beasts that suck on the blood of livestock.
Where are these humanoid or what?
They are animals.
Animals.
They're animals. Normally, they're native to certain areas, not really this part of the world.
What are they called?
Actually, they didn't have a name for them yet. They weren't a widespread enough menace to deserve names.
So some random stray animals that just sucks blood.
Indeed, that's
No,
what
not-
you definitely remember about beasts that attack
Not intelligent at all.
livestock. Not intelligent at all. I mean, intelligent enough to hunt and be smart enough to hunt, but not intelligent like
Sentient.
they're not
Alright.
safe.
Intelligent the way like wolves are intelligent.
Alright. Sir will go to the part. But what's meaning of the part where he's like, I've been thinking about it. This sounds very familiar to an old tale.
Question. Before we get to that, Bayard didn't ask his 3 questions.
Yes, Vera, ask your questions.
I suppose, what's gonna happen next?
I asked that already, actually.
Oh, snap. How
Damn
many
it.
questions are left?
Maybe.
Well, look at the list.
Maybe
There's like
look
5.
Available. Roll.
Sorry, what here is not what it appears to be.
I already asked that.
Who's really in control here?
That would be the barkeep.
What
You
here,
did-
what here is useful or valuable to me?
Useful or valuable to you, probably getting on the good side of the townsfolk.
Okay. And what should I be on the lookout for? Did someone say that?
No. You should be on the lookout for some way to prove that you were able to stop the attacks.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Cheat.
You're welcome. So, 14th rides back into the town area, meets with you guys near the ranch that still has a few cowering animals.
I've been thinking about this, and this has reminded me of a old tale I heard back in my homeland. Though there shouldn't be in this part of the world, but there were some creatures non-magical creatures that would suck on the blood of animals.
Non-magical.
Yeah, I examined some corpses, and yeah, that definitely sounds like some sort of strange animal.
I'm wondering,
not magic or anything weird like vampires.
Yeah, some kind of vampiric animal. I'm wondering if this even has anything to do with the demons. Regardless, though, we should try and stop it.
Well, it's worth noting, I don't know if this is necessarily a strong enough connection, but the demon we're hunting does create semi-living constructs out of shadows. It could be that he's replicating this strange animal that shouldn't be here.
That is possible.
It would explain why they're here.
Have you found a vantage point to take a good look around?
Imagine the best place would be just to hang around one of the barns that's still intact.
Sir,
that would be where animals are most vulnerable.
Sir looks around. Does there appear to be any hilltops?
No, just no. There aren't many hills in the nearby area. Just the barn that overlooks the ranch.
So perhaps we'll just have to do a patrol. Really, let's stay loose but together.
Loose but together. Okay.
Sounds good to everyone.
Okay.
Not me.
We're sticking together, right?
My suggestion is we stay loose but together. So we're a bit spread out, but we're no longer than like a minute away from each other. No longer than shouting distance from each other.
So basically,
Okay.
we can see each other.
Yeah, so let's keep each other in sight and
Far
within
range.
yelling distance. Yes.
Yeah, we're talking in game terms.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
I
guys, so I'm guessing you guys are just going to stay up until something happens.
Yes.
Actually,
That's more or
I'll
less the
start
plan.
asking. I'll start asking people there if anyone has seen how the animals are drained of the blood.
Aren't we in
Maybe
farms? Why would there?
Something.
You're going to go inside like one of the farmhouses and ask? Because we're
Aren't
now in
people
the farm
asleep?
fields. Yeah.
Actually, people are asleep right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And,
most of the town's gone
oh,
to sleep.
right.
Oh, I did want to ask, what are you guys using for light? Because
You got cantrips.
All right, sir.
I
We'll
was gonna say,
cast.
because this is not one of those times where there's enough ambient light for you to be able to see
Okay.
much.
Sir,
I guess I would be sticking close to Sable. Maybe she has some sort of.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have any.
I can start fires, but I would need a torch
all
or
right,
something.
sir.
to actually light up.
Actually,
You can, like-
Do you have? Okay. Is
a fire in
is
your hand or
Sable
something.
or Roy carrying anything, or Ren? Are you guys carrying anything?
I'm not carrying.
I'm carrying a bag of books.
Anyone else carrying
and,
anything?
I got a 1.
Okay, sir.
I got my fists.
I have one too.
Sir, you have a wand, Sable?
I do. Yes, I didn't yesterday, but I do this morning. As of this morning.
May I see it for a moment?
If you like, she
Yes.
hands it over. It's
And
just a small.
sir, cast something on it. 2d6
What are you doing with that?
plus 1. 8. And I light it up.
Her wand?
Oh,
Yes.
wonderful! Thank you.
Alright.
You mean the light that lasts as long as it's in your presence?
In my presence, that
You
means
should-
like within my sight, right? Or within my range. Like around me.
Okay. Well, sure.
So it's like as long as she stays in seeing distance, that should last, right? Cheats or
I
tell me,
imagine it'll be
Cheats.
fine.
I should know about this since it's my own spell.
Yeah, I mean, sure, as long as you keep it within sight, it'll be fine.
Like
But,
seeing distance.
seeing distance, but I mean, if it gets to the point where you probably might start not being able to tell details on the wand, you get what I'm saying? You're probably good to the end of a football field.
All right. So let's not. This only lasts within a certain range of me. So stay in sight and don't
I won't
don't
go
stray
wandering.
too far. Yes. And I'll
I
do
won't.
the.
I'll stay here.
Can I have
I'll
one or
stick-
two?
Since 14th is sticking close to Sable, I guess I'll stick close to Bayar.
So I'll cast another one on my halberd.
I'm over here. It's fine. I cast cantrip immediately. I pull out my wand and cast a spell.
13, no problem. Oh, I did not pick a effect of the first one. I guess I need to pick up effect of the first one before I do that. -1, casting distances from deity, so -1 ongoing to spells.
Okay.
For cantrips, do I have to roll?
Yes.
That's why I just rolled for that cantrip. So that still passes my second one. And
Indeed.
I'll do one more. I'm going to do magic weapon on my halberd.
Okay.
And that's up at a -1 now.
Alrighty then.
7. I lose the spell.
Okay.
There you go. That's how you do it.
All right. Yeah, so you guys, the first little bit of patrolling actually goes pretty well, but eventually there's a point at which the area of darkness between you guys kind of gets large enough that some of the animals fall outside of the light. And
Is it natural or natural?
what, the darkness?
Yeah.
I would. Natural darkness. It's what you would expect at night in a very low-tech setting. Which is to say, if you didn't have light, you could probably see maybe your hands in front of your face.
Oh, okay, I see.
Now,
Sir takes a peek towards Sable. How far off is she from me?
She's been keeping like a very even distance with you so far.
Step
So
out.
basically, as far as she was last time.
Wait, we were going to start spreading out a bit.
Yeah, so-
like 100 feet.
I would say like 200 yards. Yeah,
Yeah.
100 feet works.
100 feet works because I was going to say a football field.
Yeah.
That's-
Not
200 yards is
Sorry,
fine.
No,
I
that's a
can't
little
math.
bit far.
Ignore me.
Can't even
200
Yeah,
yards.
100
100 yards is a football field.
Yeah. Continuing on. But
I can't math.
as soon as a couple of the animals kind of fall out of sight of the light, you guys hear a loud shrieking come from that area of the field.
Okay, sir, let's out a yell. Guys, over
It's closer
there.
to who?
Who is it closest to? So I think it Vare and Rin are relatively close to each other, whereas Sable and I are kind of spread out over like a wide distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Holy shit, what the hell was that?
So who's the closest to it? Sheets.
Closest to it, I would say, would probably be Rindenveer.
Okay.
Okay.
I run in that
Bear,
direction
do you
regardless,
hear
though.
Ah, my ears!
By the way, Sir was still on his steed, so he's rushes
Oh.
on steed.
Okay, the moment that that the yelling immediately begins starting, you guys are able to kind of move the light back over to the animals. One of the goats is looks to be bleeding a little bit from its neck, but otherwise you see a couple of, how do I say this, puffs of dust being kicked off in the direction of the darkness.
Can we-
Sir is rushing over on steed, so
Over, what are you going to leap over the fence?
wait, is it beyond the fence?
It is beyond the fence with the animals. I mean, I was assuming you guys were patrolling around the outside of the fence.
Did the mist leave? Or like, which way did the mist go? Did it go beyond the fence, or what?
No, it actually goes deeper into the field.
Okay, Sir will follow it into the field
Okay.
Yep.
on horse.
Okay,
And
He'll try and grab Sable.
And
Meanwhile,
when I say puffs of dust, I mean like something is running in the field.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
so
Yeah,
Sir
I
will
tried to
try
follow it.
grabbing Sable like get on and like giving a hand to
Yep.
help her up.
She
Come with me
jumps
if you
on
want
as
to
best
live.
she can. Yeah.
Pulls her on the
She's-
seat and just takes off towards the shadow. Try and follow the shadow best you can.
Can we?
Full speed.
Do we get? How close are we to the shadow? Are we within like near range? Maybe.
Yeah, I would say you're about near range at this point. It's not really a shadow; it's just in the shadow.
Yeah, whatever. It
Like
is.
you can definitely tell there's something there, but it's running fast enough to keep out of the light.
Is it fast enough to keep out despite my steed?
Especially despite your steed.
I raise a hand.
Although there is a
and,
little bit of a blood trail being left.
Well,
I raise a hand
like
at
just
the
little-
the figure in the shadow and leave a curse then to I'll cripple some muscles.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to try to black magic it?
Yep.
Sure, go ahead.
And that's a 9, so I'll choose the near tag and the debilitating tag, and I'll say I draw unwanted attention.
Okay. The burst of magic leaves your hands and arcs into the darkness and hits the... give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
Sure.
It's okay.
so I guess I take Bayar on.
I
We start running towards the shadows. Like,
Give me a piggyback ride.
Sorry. It drops to the ground, writhing, and at this point, you guys are kind of able to get the light over it a little bit.
Sir is
From
going
what you
to,
can-
Sir is more willing to run it over than risk it getting away.
Well, it's still far enough that it's got a bit of time before you're able to kind of run onto it.
Okay.
But
And
Bayar,
it's
Bayar,
crippled now too. Like it just fell over. It's not moving, or it shouldn't be moving as easily. At least.
well, it's definitely not moving as easily, but it's writhing on the ground, shrieking that very, very loud shriek.
I yell over to them like, "What the hell is that? Can you see it?"
Interestingly enough, you're only really getting quick glimpses of it as it kind of writhes around. It looks almost reptilian. You definitely see a little bit of a couple of spines running off of the back of it. Before you see it actually take a very large amount of effort to get its feet underneath it, and it leaps into the air
Which way?
leaps into the air.
away from you guys.
Okay.
Oh, can I throw something at it?
Yeah, go ahead and give it
Mayor-
a try.
Okay.
Oh, and
what
I
can
forgot to damage.
What do I have close to me to?
2 damage.
What do I have close to me to throw it?
What do you have close enough to throw? I mean, there's rocks on the ground.
Use a rock.
It
mean,
took flight, right?
Not yet. It just leapt high into the air.
Does it matches the
Okay,
descriptions I
I'll-
know?
Kind of, yeah. They described a reptilian creature. Unfortunately, they were never able to bring in a corpse for exact.
Okay.
Okay. I'll try. I grab a stone and I'll try to knock it over.
Go ahead and give me that volley.
Somehow.
Go for it, Ren.
Well, does this count as acting on my answers for the discern realities? Because I don't think so, God.
That's fine.
What do you say?
Sure.
Okay. I also have a +1 to my first action in a fight, so I guess that's a +4 total.
Okay.
By the way, dang boy.
That's a good roll.
Nice.
That's a good roll. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Sarah is going to notice
1d10,
suddenly a
just
massive rock flying
Just
towards it.
1d10, right?
It's your class damage.
Yes.
+1 or +0?
No plus.
No plus.
Okay.
So Sir will get an idea to use his dagger as well. takes it out.
I was going to try to throw. Yeah, you throw a big fat rock. It hits the beast in the side, showering the ground in what looks to be a couple of spines. Before very large black wings unfurl from its back.
I'm throwing my dagger.
Go ahead and throw the dagger.
There
I
you go.
wasn't ignoring you, I swear.
I get a -1 since this is a volley, and I'm really bad at throwing stuff.
Go ahead.
Hey! Still make
Go ahead.
it!
Which one is it going to be? You got to move to get the shot, placing you in danger. Take what you can get, -1d6 damage, or you have to take. You can't choose that one.
What?
So which is it going to be? You got to take what you can get, or you have to move to get the shot.
Your call.
Yeah.
Sable doesn't give a fuck. Drag us into danger.
Okay, I'm gonna since basically I have to get a better shot. I'm gonna tell Sable this could get a little dangerous, but I think I'm gonna get a shot off it. Should I?
Do it.
All
Oh,
right.
you did it. You threw the dagger. So
Yeah,
you're going to
it's-
take the
it's-
damage?
well,
or not the
it's-
damage, the danger?
Yes. So
Okay.
What's worse?
I have to move to get the shot. It says
Okay.
so. This is actually like before the shot goes off, technically. speaking.
Yes.
So
You managed to get the shot off. It definitely hits. Gordon.
I kind of imagine Sir leaping off the horse to, throw the dagger.
That'd be fun.
That would be pretty fucking dangerous.
It would be very dangerous. But
What do I have to do to get the shot?
you definitely moved your horse a little bit closer. Unfortunately, your horse then ran over the spines that the thing just littered all over the ground, and trips and fell.
All right. So yeah,
Oh, dear.
that's pretty bad. But I get to throw the dagger
Yep.
anyway. So
Deal your damage.
does daggers give a +1? No, I don't think they did.
No.
And they were not. Ah!
Damn, dude.
Oh,
You scratch.
do we now have a
Only
horse
a-
on top of us too? Or
Only a flesh wound.
Yes.
can I
does-
twist out of there before I get crushed under dusk?
Dust lets a mighty and falls over with us on it.
Yeah, that was a bad trip. That was a
Yeah.
bad trip for a horse to take.
Does Dust get up okay, or
Well, let's deal with that after we deal with whatever
Oh,
this
no.
is escaping. Because although you definitely hit it, you caused a little bit of blood to you hit it in the leg, unfortunately, not hitting it in the wings. And it manages to kind of flop off into the darkness before it seems almost like whatever its hide is kind of better camouflages it for the darkness.
Is it still quite close to us? Like how far away is it?
Let's say if
From, like,
we're
yeah.
it's just about into far range at this point.
Right. Okay. So
VR, do something.
yes, my lord. Check this out. It's my new technique I've perfected.
Magic missile.
And I take out my wand
Oh, fuck.
and
In before fireball.
I go for it and I'm like, Grey Dreamer's art, deep slumber. I cast it. and,
You're casting spell. Okay.
I'm casting sleep.
Yeah. Is there a range restriction on your spells?
Let me just quickly have
I
It
think
depends on
not.
the spell, I think.
a quick look.
I think not. Just what serve the fiction.
Interesting.
1d4 enemies you can see of the GM's choice fall asleep. Only
Yeah,
creatures
as long-
capable of sleeping are affected. Is this creature capable of sleep?
Good
so it's
question.
ones
You'd
you
have
can
to. Good question. You'd probably have to test it by casting the spell on it.
Okay. Let's give it a try.
You do remember the text mentioning 14th, as you are on the ground with your horse, that after feeding, these beasts always got a lot faster.
Okay, here we go. Dang.
Oh, that's close. That's close.
Close-ish. Not really what I was expecting, but fair enough.
All right.
I suppose sleep
Yeah, so
dissolves from my mind for today.
you forget the spell.
Just like, huh?
Okay. You definitely hit it with the magic, and it kind of begins dropping off. Like it flitters and flutters a little bit. And now, at this point, it is in the darkness, so unless you guys manage to get up and get to it very quickly, probably not going to notice it.
Sarah's
I'm
gonna check.
still running, so I guess I could get there.
Sarah,
Okay,
Sarah
Rich,
yells-
do you have light on you?
Can I chuck the one to Rin? Is she close enough?
yeah, you guys are running together.
Yeah, we're running together. So can I just chuck the
Yeah,
one
but
at
they are,
Rin?
they are stopped to cast a spell, so I guess I get to run the thing.
Oh, I mean, sure. I mean, you can go ahead and give it a try. Go ahead and give me Defy Danger plus your dex in order to throw it to her.
They are.
Yep.
By the way, Sarah's gonna yell out, "Are you alright, Dusk?" And his voice transcends
Oh my
languages.
Your horse seems okay, if a little shaken.
It transcends
Okay.
languages. He understands what I said. Does it give me any sign?
Yeah. Voice that translates. If the horse spoke a language, then yes, it would be. It kind of notes approval in its dim horse eyes.
Does it like give a like a nod, like a little
Sure,
nod?
it gives like a nod.
The horse from Tangled.
It also licks your face.
Yes. It looks like face. Sarah's very happy. He pets it and
Fuck.
yells.
Doesn't mean it's okay though. Should definitely have that leg
Okay, I
looked
guess-
at.
Can you
I
can
guess
you
they are throws wand at me.
Yes, he threw
Dust.
your wand.
can you still
Now-
ride? Sarah asks.
You're gonna have to spin around and catch this Rin.
Come on, man.
Did
Oh, sure.
Catch it.
I can do
Catch it.
this. Defy danger plus
does-
my dex, right?
Yes.
does the horse give me a nod or something gesture that he can still
Yes.
ride? Yes. Okay. Sable up, and Sarah jumps up and gives a hand.
Oh, that you could ride. Oh
Yeah.
no, fuck no. It
So I
just
can't-
tripped on a bunch of spines. You should
Well-
probably look at its feet.
Well, yeah. I asked if it is fine to ride. You said yes.
Now, that
Um,
was my mistake. I thought
okay.
you were going for the yes, it's okay question again.
Okay.
Uh,
So it says no. Sarah checks it. Sarah lays on hands it immediately.
okay.
Okay, I guess I.
There's still
I guess
spines
I
in its
run
foot,
it.
but it doesn't hurt as bad. Now, Rin,
I still have to lay on hands it.
Yeah.
you can catch the wand, but you're going to have to stop for a second because spinning around and catching the wand is going to make you stumble a little bit. Or you can kind of not catch the wand as well. It's going to fall on the ground, but you'll have the light and you'll be able to keep going.
Yes,
man?
I guess I guess I'll take the second option. I won't grab it, but I guess I could kick it forward so I can see a
Yeah,
little.
you're able to see far enough to get where you need to go.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, I do that.
Okay.
Sarah
So
heals.
I say,
heals
be
it for
careful with
two.
that.
So I get there where the creature is, and what do I see?
Well, it's just at the edge of the light. You see again a long black tail. You would say this thing was about 7 feet from head to tail. Unfortunately, it's not quite standing at the time. It's kind of laying on the ground. But you do manage to see about 3 other similar looking shapes just on the edge of the darkness. All of them reach forward and grab the
Wait,
beast and pull it into the darkness.
Wait there. I
Okay.
grab that by the tail.
Okay. So you're in a pulling contest with the 3 other dark shapes of similar size and look to this large beast you've got. Okay, go ahead. and,
I-
Are you sure,
I am
man?
going to grab the tail, and then I decide what to do with it. So what do I do?
well, when you grab the tail, I'm going to guess you're probably going to have to give me a Defy Danger plus your Strength, which I know is your
Just
Okay.
most fabulous stat.
a 9.
How
There.
much damage did I heal my horse
Unless
for?
unless
got it.
this counts
you
as
healed it-
my
you
first
healed it
action
for
in a
2?
fight. unless this counts as my first action in a fight, which probably
No, it does
doesn't.
not count as your first action in
Yeah.
a fight.
So, 9. What do I get?
9. So, hard bargain. You can keep the tail, but it's going to separate from the beast.
Roy, please, it's not this.
Damn,
not
it's
that
gonna rip off the
serious.
beast?
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Or,
Okay,
That beast is gonna bleed to death.
well, it's already bleeding quite a bit. Or,
or
like I said, or you can kind of keep it attached, but they're going to drag you towards the darkness a little bit.
okay, what
It's
would
a
be the
no-brainer.
most-
Is this the one which is still sleeping?
It is sleeping currently. In fact, it's probably about to wake up,
Okay.
given that
So,
it just
Do what-
had.
Guys,
Do what you gotta do.
You know Rain as much as I do. What would
Yeah.
she do in this situation?
I don't know.
I feel
Yeah.
like she'd rip the tail off, but that's just me.
Yeah.
She'd be like,
No,
bitch.
I would say
No, I'll keep.
I would say keep the creature, but Rin, from what she's done, I would say you would rip the tail.
Well, she's strong, but she can't control her strength. So I'll grab the tail and let
Pull as
the beast
hard as she can.
me. Yeah. No. I let the beast lift me too. I'll just grab it and keep my hands on it.
Ah, okay. Okay, they drag you a little bit closer to the darkness, and as your eyes kind of adjust, you notice that there are a lot more of these things out in the dark than you thought there were.
Oh shit.
By the way,
Probably
sir,
about.
how much health did my horse lose in total?
4.
4. Okay.
And what's Sable doing as well?
I guess the rest can see this, right?
Oh, they definitely can see. In fact, you see quite a lot of really red, glowing eyes turned towards you.
Sir asks if the horse is ready to ride now, or no.
Well, you should probably pull the spines out of its paw.
Well, I healed it.
Or not its
Lay on
paw, its
hands.
hooves.
Lay on handed. Okay, I'll.
It's like,
I
It
lift
took
him
4
out.
damage. You
Okay.
healed it
So,
for 2.
You
So
still
There are
need to
still
pull the spines
spines.
out.
In the
It still says no?
It says, asshole, look at my fucking foot.
What the fuck?
It's like if somebody's got like an arrow stuck in them and you heal them, they still have an arrow in them.
Okay, I take
They're
out
not
the
bleeding
spine.
anymore, but
I take out the spine.
Kind of lifts its foot up, and there's like a spine sticking out that much of the foot.
I take out the spines and make
Question.
sure it's okay.
Question. Sable has her broom with her, right?
It's no.
Nope,
she
she
left
left
it.
it back in the inn.
Oh, you left it back home.
God damn it.
No.
And I will
This was a
check.
perfect opportunity.
Now,
Is
hope
my
you
horsey
find-
good after I take out its spines, or it's still not good?
it's good to run, not as fast as it would like.
But we can ride again, right?
You can ride, probably at a good trot, but definitely not running.
Trot. That's a little bit faster than what we would run.
Yeah, a little bit, not by much.
Okay, I'll give a hand to Sable and jump up.
Now, VR, what are you doing?
We take a ride back again.
Well, I'm concerned about my fucking wand because I love that shit. So I run towards the wand and attempt to pick it up.
Okay, that sounds good. You're in the
Baya!
middle of picking it up.
Rin! My goddamn
Rin!
wand!
What are you gonna do? You gonna keep trying to
Well-
pull the beast back?
Well, first of all, what do I see?
Well, like I
am
said,
grabbing.
you, as your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see the shape of quite a few of these things, and they're red, glowing eyes,
Okay.
which are beginning to have their attention fall upon you.
Okay. Now,
Get out of there, man!
this is a question. Could I use my sublime understanding of the body to, I don't know, make this creature dizzy and unstable and make it more heavier to the other creatures to carry?
I really don't think that's possible to change the weight of something with your sublime
Okay.
understanding of the body. Now, if this thing was
Okay.
alive and like thrashing to get away from you, probably you could get rid of its ability to kind of fuck with you with its tail. But
I'm thinking.
But the
So
three on the other end are kind of getting ready for another huge pull. What are you going to do?
I defend. I get ready for what's going to come to me.
Okay, so you're going to try to hold on to the beast again at all costs?
I'm getting ready to, the inevitable. So I defend.
Okay, well, I would think this would be more acting in the face of adversity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, should I defy danger before
Yes.
defending?
Defy danger before defending. Plus your strength, of course.
Plus 9?
Yes.
6, 2. Oh, that's the experience. Shit.
It was going to happen
So-
eventually. It's
Did
just
not die.
about it's just about this time that the huge, the very long beast in your hands, or well, its tail, wakes up due to the fact that it's getting pulled on from two ends, which is never a fun situation if anyone's ever been in that way.
More than
Yeah.
once.
And then it immediately flicks all of the spines on its back that travel from its head all the way down to the tip of its tail up.
Like it's trying to
Okay.
scratch her.
Like you ever see a porcupine get pissed and all of the spines immediately go out?
Oh god.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
Okay,
Um,
so... Okay,
How
That's
Someone
fucking
break out
picture.
the ointment.
God damn it.
how long until
The spot-
Sir on horseback gets there?
You're about to get there. Unfortunately, Rin now has a bunch of spines in her hand.
okay, how much of a badass am I? Can I still keep my grip on it?
I mean, sure, you can definitely try, but it's gonna hurt a lot if you keep this grip.
I'm going to damage myself, right?
The damage is going to come anyways. It's more of a matter of, are you going to drop this thing and not take as many spines to the hand as you would otherwise?
Enlighten me. If I didn't keep my grip, how much damage would I take? And if I kept my grip, how much damage would I take?
In terms of dice size, it'd probably be, I will say, about 4 less than it would be otherwise.
D4 less? I guess I can manage this. Yeah, I keep my grip on it,
God,
even if
speed,
it hurts.
Okay, go ahead and take a d10.
A D10.
A d10.
I'm unsure if I should roll my damage. Sable, would you do me the honors?
What now?
Rolling a
Roll
d10.
1d10.
Oh, sure. I don't know exactly why you would want to go, but I don't know why you'd want me to do it, but
Because he's scared to do it himself.
Please.
Because I always roll my damage and I always get the maximum damage, and I don't want that. Oh yes.
But
So this
I didn't
way-
see it. What was it?
It was 4.
4, okay.
4. So I have a armor of 5, so this is not.
Oh, well,
this
it does
not
pierce
kill
armor.
me. How much?
Don't ever make me worry.
No,
like
it pierces armor. You're holding on to it as hard as you can with your hands.
So this is Norse armor then.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in
Well-
this situation, I would say, like if they were throwing their spines at you, you'd probably be all right. But you're holding on to this thing's tail as spines immediately go shink, 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 all the way through your
Yeah.
hand.
skin to skin.
Okay. Still not as bad as it
Not as
could
bad
have
as
been.
it could have been, definitely.
Okay, so yeah, I yell to the others. Try to follow me. I want to see where they go, where they live to. Where they live to.
Are you alright?
Sir yells,
I'm
we're on
a
our
better-
way.
And at this point, Sir and Sable, you are both passing VR, holding his wand up in the air.
Do I have my wand back?
You do have your wand.
I'm like, go to him! Go to her! Run! She looks like she's in danger.
We just kind of bolt right past you.
Yeah, just go
God.
right past me. I'm running.
Okay.
I'm running. Just
Yep.
like, I got my wand. Just keep going. Yeah.
Now, it is at this
They are
point
super
that
a few of you can see these dark shapes moving forward. Especially Sir and Sable, you can see these dark shapes moving forward towards the beast that Fabled is holding on to.